Hello and welcome back. So, before it rains, I wanna spread lime on our fields because we have all the fields harvested at the moment. And I don't have a lime spreader, so I'm gonna go and lease one because I also don't have enough funds to buy it straight out. And I think I can make it before the rain starts. I hope I can. We don't have many fields, so it should be possible, but you never know with the weather, if the wind changes and everything. So yeah, let's go to the store. We are gonna get this one. This is Amazon ZATS 3200 Lime DS. This is Schwaadeheim mod. It's especially made, it comes with this map also, and it allows you to spread lime because the base game one only has fertilizer and also the trailed one only has fertilizer. And these two are Schwaadeheim mods, and they take they allow you to spread lime. So we're gonna lease it for 1,275 pounds. And it's already waiting for us. To refill it, I need to go to the DS station. I think that's down where the biogas plant is, where we took our slurry to be sold when it was full. I think I can maybe, let me see on the map. So Lime Station DS, yes, that's here, and we're here. Okay, we can take a shortcut right by our home. And while I'm here, I'm gonna go to the fuel station and refill our tractor because it is kind of low on fuel. It would probably last out for a bit longer, but hey, better safe than sorry, right? Let me refill. This is probably gonna take some time. Alright, 117 pounds for the fuel. And away we go. And we will pass our house on the right, our home. Just in case anyone was looking out the window. But yeah, I did want to say that this map also has these plots that are ready for productions and for, you know, if you want to build something, this is the perfect spot. It already has stone fence around and entrances and parking spaces and dumpster skips, everything you would need to have a production running. So I find that very awesome. And this should be the lime and fertilizer buy spot, also seed buy spot. Okay, cool. So let's fill it with lime. Ooh, that's heavy. Okay, so our closest field is field number 12. We're gonna start here and go around the whole map to take care of all our fields. In case you didn't know, if you are running precision farming mod, you are advised to add lime every 3 harvests or so, or something like that. So each time you harvest, the lime levels go down, or pH levels, because the lime is used to adjust the pH level of the soil. and you don't want to have too acidic or too basic soil, so yeah, that is regulated with liming. And the tractor is heavy. I don't know if you can see on your screens, but when I'm going around the corner it tilts quite badly. Yeah, and you can see the rear tires. Let me see if it's visible from outside. Yeah, look at its tilt. Gotta be careful not to flip it over. I am also running a realistic weight distribution mod or something like that, which makes the vehicles behave more like they would in real life, with the center of gravity and stuff like that. Yeah, you can see how it tilts. Ah, awesome. It really feels like you are driving around something heavy, because in the base game the tractors and trailers and attachments are very stable. Or it's very difficult to flip over a tractor in base game. Alright, we are at our first field. As you can see, the mini-map has already changed. Now just... yeah, okay, this has a huge spread. So I think I'm gonna lower the speed and go. Okay, we are reaching the other field. It's really difficult to judge with implements of this width. How far can you go without going into the neighbor's field? Because of course you don't want to put lime and fertilizer and stuff like that into neighboring field, because what if they don't want? What if they have enough? What if they are planting a crop that needs more acidic soil, less acidic soil? So yeah, you have to avoid as much as possible contaminating other fields. And it looks like we are going through lime with quite a pace. Which means I'm gonna be running back and forth the lime station quite a lot. And done. Okay, if we go to the precision farming map, you can see the pH level is based on your soil type. So sandy loam looks like it needs more lime than loamy sand. As you can see, this is pH level around 6.5, and this is 6. Yeah. Okay, so I will go and refill the spreader, and we'll see you at another field. On another thought, because this station also sells... that's heavy. Because this station also sells seeds, maybe we could simply buy the seeds and dump them in the garden with the trailer, because I am having trouble keeping on top of that garden of ours, because the seeds are running out so quickly. And yeah, so this may be an option, because I still think we would be making a profit, because it's producing quite a decent amount of products for us to be sold. And yeah, even though we need to put both fertilizer and seeds in it, I still think we would be making a profit. I would need to calculate or put it into an Excel sheet to see how much expenses we have and how much profit is making. Maybe I could do that when I restart the garden now. It would be interesting to know this kind of information. I don't know about you, but I'm always interested in things like that, the statistics and how things work and how much money you're making, how much money you're losing, how your business plan is going along. So that really might be something I do, and it would be an interesting experiment. Over here is our next field, field 22. Let's see if we can cover it whole in one pass. I believe we should be able to. Yeah, we can. Cool. Cool. That is what I call an efficient field size. You can cover it whole with one pass, except of course of the bottom where it widens out, but yeah. Looks like we're gonna be left with around half of the tank. Slowly. No, don't stop, silly driver. Now you got a 2.3 ton weight in your face. That is not advisable, dear driver. Please take care. Of course, it is my fault. You always need to yield before you go onto the main road, but you know, let's have some fun. Now to the fields when we had sunflowers in previously. I think this will also be a one pass field, so we should have enough lime in the hopper. Maybe I can cover this whole field truly in one pass, even the little wedge over there. Yeah, almost. Yeah, I did talk about selling this field and replacing it with another, but I still believe that it would be a better idea to wait so I can sell the sunflower oil and canola oil. As I was looking at the charts, canola oil should be at the highest price in November, so that's next month, and we're out. Okay. Yeah, so that's next month, and the sunflower should be ready to be sold or achieve the highest price in January. That's only a couple months out, and yeah, I am counting on us having a lot more money, and we can maybe be able to afford a field or two completely new, just to add them to our farm. That would be, I think, the best, because we pretty much have all the equipment we need. If we lease a spreader like this from time to time, there's no harm done, because it doesn't cost that much, and we use it only for a few hours every year. So it feels like it's not something I would recommend to anyone to go out and buy equipment you won't actually be using most of the time. With the mowers and tethers and balers and stuff like that, it's different, you know. And the what's it called, the seeders and planters that we already had. So that was no added expense, but to spread lime every 3 harvests, if we did it now, we can do it again in 3 years time, so we have plenty of time between we would use again this kind of equipment. So yeah, not really viable. Coming back to our fields, I did go the other way because it's closer and less twisty, no sharp bends and stuff like that. So I need to first finish the field up there, and I think I'm gonna spread lime on our grass fields. It should also help with the yield over there, because as I was talking multiple episodes now, the grass fields really need to be as productive as they possibly can be, because we have so little grassland and we need so much hay that we can't really maintain our cattle with the existing yield of hay. Okay. Okay, this field has a soil type in it that takes huge amounts of lime. As you can see, we have used more than half. Look at the percents go down. 20%, 15, 10, 5, 3% left, 2%. That's crazy. Let me see if I can cover the whole field. That's gonna be tight. 24 liters. Yeah, we actually gonna make it. I did not believe that is gonna happen. Cool. Should we put 24 liters? Nah, we're gonna go fill it up. And back to the filling station. So we are road tripping today. Gonna rake up a lot of kilometers, a lot of miles, a lot of hours on the tractor. As you can see down at the speedometer, we already have 11.5 hours of use on this tractor. And we have 3 tractors, so you have an idea. 3 tractors, yeah. That is quite a lot of use. This is our working girl. Lumbering with this heavy tractor towards the field. Really is an amazing sight. So let's see if there is anything left in the hopper while I'm through. and if it is, I'm going to put it onto... Yeah, it's not using as much. As you can see on the mini map, it also is not changing the level as much as it does right now. So yeah, it really depends on the soil type that's underneath. So judging by how much it used in the top part of the field, we are going to be left with some in the hopper, which is good news, because maybe I can only have one more trip to the lime station before I can call it a day with this job. So the two grass fields are not too far away, so I can take you on a ride with me. And luckily we're not as heavy as we were with the full spreader. Okay, so how should I go about this? I think it would be best to go to the end of the field, turn around and go towards the start, the entrance. Something like this. This should cover it. Yeah, this is covering everything on the left side, and it's gonna cover pretty much all on the right side. Just a tiny little bit left, and we're out. Okay, so we got through most of the field 95, and we only have field 96 left, and we're done. Road tripping with my two favorite allies. Fully loaded, we got snacks and supplies. It's time to leave this place, it's time to steer away. Let's go get lost anywhere in the USA. Let's go get lost, let's go get lost. It takes quite some braking pressure and time to stop this setup. If you think of it, lime I think is rock. So it's lime rock simply ground together, ground up. And we have 3.2 cubic meters of rock basically at the back of this tractor, so of course it's heavy as rocks. Heavy as rocks. Man, that was something to say, wasn't it? Awesome. Okay, let's finish this run. And so already 20% down. Yeah. And we have a little bit over here. Cool. So we have 70% to spread on the field up top, and the field up top is probably going to take quite a lot, because when I was looking at the precision map tab for soil pH, this was the reddest of them all, the most red field. Which does make sense, because we were using it quite a lot. We did 2 or 3 cuts a year, so yeah, it makes sense. This is the most depleted field. And let's go. Yeah, 60, 50%, 40, 30, 20, 10, and we're out. So I used 70% of the hopper for that piece of field, and we still have this piece of field, which is going to take the same amount because it's all in the same soil type. So that means 2 more trips. Let me see. Yeah, it's all in the same soil type. So it looks like 2 more trips, and we're done with the pH adjustments on our fields, which means the yields are going to be exceptional the next season. Let's get our heavy deer to the field. It is a bumpy track, so I need to be careful because I don't want to break off any wheels, even though that is not simulated in the farming simulator yet. Maybe someday, but I doubt it. But it would be fun if you would have physical damage, you know. Lumbering through. It's holding quite good, considering the weight we have at the back. Okay, let me turn on rear lights so I can see better. And let's try to see how much we get. So we have 100%. Wait, we're not now. 90, 80, 70. Okay, we are going to be able to finish it with this run. Awesome. So we have 42% and just a tiny little bit left to lime, and then I can go and return the spreader. And let's go. And we used it all. Perfect. I think there's just one little speck. Oh no, that's hay that I missed picking up in when we were making bales. Okay, turn on rear lights. I will return the spreader off screen, and I will go to the farm, and we'll see you in the next episode in the morning when we will load up the honey we have produced, take it to the sell point. The garden is not yet activated, and we are gonna see if we can sell the canola oil. We still have some from last year and we have some from this year, so it should be 7 pallets, so 7,000 liters of canola oil waiting to be sold, and that should bring us pretty penny. So yeah, thank you for watching. I wish everything good for you, enjoy nature, and see you next time. Bye bye.